Let's take a trip around the world. Get ready, let's go. Let's take a trip around the world. Good day, hello. Guten Tag. Jumbo. Buenos dias. Konnichiwa. Jumbo Ruth. Jumbo Anna. Jumbo Benjamin, if you're listening. Great, I'm glad that you're here today. I didn't get this video made last week, and my apologies. It's just been pretty crazy. Anyway, let's do the boat song. So get your sails out, and we are going to sail. Oops. Sail little boat along, and where may you go? So turn your sail around to catch the winds that blow. Sail little boat to sea, and ride the gentle swell, and bring the traveler home with many a tale to tell. Did you sail all around the room? I hope so. I want you to echo me, please. I gotta get which ones to echo though. Do-da-dee-do-dee. Do-da-dee-do. Do-dee-do-dee. Do-do-da-dee. All right, very nicely done. And let's echo me on this one too, okay? Oops, let me get the right pitch. La, ti, do, re, mi. Mi, re, do, ti, la. Do, la, sol, la. All right, did you recognize any of those patterns in the boat song? Or how about in Willum? Because some of them were in Willum and some of them were in the boat song. Willum, he had 7 sons, 7 sons, 7 sons. Willum, he had 7 sons, and this is what they did. Number 1 liked to play on his piano, play on the piano, play on the piano. Number 1 liked to play on the piano, and this is what they did. Number 2 liked to play his clarinet, play his clarinet, play his clarinet. Number 2 liked to play his clarinet, and this is Number 3, like to pound on the drum, pound on the drum, pound on the drum. Number 3, like to pound on the drum, and this is what he did. I'm dropping things all over the place today. Number 4, like to used, decide. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Number 4, like to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Number 5, another one. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Number 5, like to na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Number 6, like to play his sticks, play his sticks, play his sticks. Number 6, like to play his sticks, and this is what he did. Number 7, like to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Number 7, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I want you to get your glockenspiel so that we can play Willum. I would turn it sideways so you can see the whole of my glock or my xylophone, but turning it sideways means you have to look at it sideways. So here we go. La, we're going to start on E. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. I want to hear you. That's the top one. Me, me, me. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Great. How did you do? Did each of you get to play it? Let's try it one more time. Okay, here we go. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Fa, fa, fa. Mi, mi, mi. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Great, good job. All right, put that down, and let's look at our song page for Willum, because you can look at this and play it, especially if you know it in your ear. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Fa, fa, fa. Mi, mi, mi. La, ti, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. I want to talk a little bit about the Caribbean culture of the African Americans. Caribbean is down in the Caribbean Ocean below Florida. There are a bunch of islands down there, and their music is very unique and different, and but it's wonderful. They use lots of found instruments. They might use a guiro. They might use a steel drum. Let's see. Now this, did I show it to you last week? I don't know if I did. It is like an oil pan from a car, for fixing cars and working on cars. And then they bend the inside so that it makes different sounds. Let's see. Oops. And those two are out of pitch, but there's nothing I can do about it. This is actually a child's one. One of my parents had bought it for her children, and they've outgrown it, and so she gave it to me. But it is pretty neat, and so you can hear that in some of the music. Another special instrument would be like kind of like the African American. We did the Amerindian, actually, rain stick. But if you shake it like this, that's what the African Americans would do in their rhythmic music. Another instrument would be this zaxi, and it's just a gourd. That's a vegetable with macrame and beads around it. And it has a nice shaking sound. And then we, in the how-to video, we made the shakers out of a tin can, and yarn and beans and a stick. And so all of those make for really unique sounds. They also use string instruments. Sometimes there'd be a can and a broomstick and a couple of strings, and they would play it like a bass cello. Let's see, what other kinds? Mandolins or banjos. Banjos were very popular. And so I have some Caribbean music to play for you, and one of them is Highland Day. And, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Highland Day is the song about Mary, who goes to the mountains to find some plantains. And you can find plantains in the grocery stores nowadays. I still haven't had one. I need to do that sometime. Okay, here we go. I think it's getting close. There it is. If you answer on the Highland Days, then you can sing this song too. But pick up an instrument to play. Highland Day, Highland Day, Highland Day, Highland Day, Highland Day, Highland Day, when she climb up the mountain, Highland Day, she see the plantain, Highland Day. When Mary see the plantain, Highland Day, she reached for the plantain, Highland Day, and when she reached for the plantain, Highland Day, she dropped the plantain, Highland Day. When she dropped the plantain, Highland Day, she bent down, all the way down, get down low, so she could pick up the plantain, Highland Day. Do you hear the drums too? When Mary picked up the plantain, Highland Day, she peeled it. Day, and when she peeled the plantain, Highland Day, she cook up the plantain, Highland Day, and when she cook up the plantain, Highland Day, she heat up the plantain, sweet, sweet. I love the plantain, yellow plantain, Highland Day, the mountain, Highland Day, to pick a yellow plantain, Highland Day, when she picked the plantain, Highland Day, down from the mountain, Highland Day. So, isn't that a fun song? You can act it out, and you know, when she goes up the mountain, she climbs up the mountain, she looks all around, she picks a plantain, she drops it, she picks it up, she peels it, she cooks it, and then she eats it, and it's really yummy.